That's you.
Correct. Correct. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can hunt something.
There are so
Go for it.
many bits of fur just lying around.
Yeah, I never picked it up.
Got 46 now.
I
Perfect.
can only assume that these are ex-monkeys.
This is an ex-monkey.
Is there anything else that we like might possibly need more of at some point?
Sales have to be the last thing. Sales have to be
You'd
the last thing.
think. Maybe have
that
like a quick
sounds
cursory
awful
glance.
like a challenge, and I'm worried about this game. It's like, oh really? They have to be, do they? Well,
Oh, let me see what the traders got
Okay.
actually. Oh,
Go a bit crazy and bring a bunch of glass with me.
Go for it.
probably wise.
We've never used glass for anything. It's possible that we're gonna need to, I don't know, redo the windows.
Next up will be gems as well. Oh, I'm gonna need built-in
Wouldn't be
privileges
surprised.
again.
Oh, yep.
Thanks, dude.
There you go. All right, I'm heading back up to the raft. I don't
on my way.
think there's too much left. Nope. So, Rhapsody,
Yo.
what makes the quintessential Fallout game?
Ah. Okay.
Like, what are the key components? Because I was
Tongue-in-cheek
playing...
dark humor.
Yeah.
factional struggles for battle?
'Cause I was
Realistic.
playing Outer
Sorry.
Worlds. I was just going to say, I was playing Outer Worlds, and it didn't quite cut it for me. It was close, but it was like, it didn't feel right.
Mm-hmm. The scope of things in Outer Worlds, despite being a galaxy, is a lot smaller. Oddly, I've found that it definitely feels a bit different to the Fallout I was kind of hoping for. Effectively, Fallout New Vegas 2 with different paint on.
Which, speaking of, we might get a Fallout New Vegas too.
We may do. I didn't think it was going to be possible, despite, you know, obviously Microsoft now owning both Obsidian and Bethesda. But then someone tweeted about it, and Obsidian were like, shrug emoji, which is more than they've done to ever confirm Fallout New Vegas 2. Like, they've always shut it down
Like,
on first speculation.
How poetic would that be if Microsoft picked up both studios and then handed the Fallout IP just to Obsidian?
I don't want to get my hopes up, but it would be the one very giant positive of that merger for me.
do you not think there are more positives? I think
Yeah,
Microsoft's
I'm pretty
a better
fine
home
with it on both.
for
Because
Fallout.
Obsidian's
yeah.
always needed money, and Bethesda's always needed somebody better in charge.
Yeah, exactly. Direction, 100%.
Wow.
I am
True,
very
but wow.
wary of ending up in a Disney situation where one company creates 60% of the large media products that we see. And I think that has enough knock-on negative effects to be a little worried when things like this happen.
If it weren't for the indie boom, I would agree with you, but like, most AAA games are kind of bad nowadays.
By
Do
comparison,
you think we just feel that, being people who play indie games more consistently, or does the broad trend of people who play mainly indie AAs like enjoy it to play rather?
I have no idea. I play a lot of AAA still. Like, I still try and put effort into it. Whoops, I am bringing us to the wrong location. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. The quality has definitely gone up, but I feel like some of the novelty has disappeared. I think open world
I think you
games
get
kind of
viral
ruined.
sensations in indie that you never get in AAA.
Yeah.
That isn't to say
Yeah.
that all AAA is bad or all indie is amazing. It's absolutely not that. But I can't remember the last time there was a viral AAA title, the same as any number of viral indie sensations.
Yeah, it seems like AAAs go viral for bad reasons, if at all.
Yes.
That's a very good way of putting it. Yeah, absolutely.
I have brought wool.
Cool. There are the sale mock-ups there that you can just throw
Is
into.
it 4? It's 4 that we need, isn't it?
3.
3.
It's
I
3
guess in
per,
that
yeah.
case, I don't need to do the. Let's see. I don't need to put it in a chest. I can just. There we go.
I'm just quickly finishing out my tech branch, just in case there is anything else we need to create.
Oh, poop. Sorry.
I guess I just feel from the perspective of like, even if we got the Disney situation with game development, then indie would just take over fully. Because
Yeah, I mean that is the big thing that's locking out like indie production studios in movies is not just the amount of money that they can put behind products, but also the relationships that they get to have with theaters, with like different
Yeah.
streaming services to actually release them. Whereas it's so much more open in the gaming space. That's a good point.
I would
The
feel
other
like
thing to
we
bear
might.
in mind
Oh, okay. Yeah.
is that I was going to say that whilst when people say AAA, they quite often have this idea of a very specific thing, but then recently I've been feeling that AAA hasn't been AAA as much as it used to be. It hasn't been the same thing that people think about when they say AAA. So like things like Witcher 3 and the stuff coming out of CD Projekt Red, that is AAA, but it's the good kind of AAA,
Do they publish themselves as well as develop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So they're like Valve. They're technically independent.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And then
would
you've got,
say
like
there
most
is.
of the things that come out of Paradox as well.
I would say there's a degree of creative freedom that is given by not having someone above you in the chain to answer to.
Yes,
that
and that was
those
something
companies
that
are good examples of.
Obsidian touched on quite a lot when they made what was it, Pillars of Eternity. You would never have had some of the side quests and story plots in Pillars of Eternity if that had been going through a publisher and someone high up had to give the sign off on that. That just wouldn't have happened.
Flip side, Microsoft published Wasteland 3, which that game is not what I would call. Gosh, how would I even
I've
describe
got two.
that?
If you've got one, we've got three.
Yeah, I got one. Let's go. Wasteland 3 is not the kind of game that I would imagine anybody would greenlight normally. Without a serious editing marker. Let's see. Raps, you got the nails or...
What am I supposed to have?
I don't know. You said you had sticks, maybe? Or...
The sticks I can create in my inventory. Actually, I already have a pile of them here.
Okay.
What
We're just all heading for the boat, like, maybe ready to go?
Isn't it
I
just
don't want to
3
leave you
sails?
behind.
I think it is just some nails, right? So I'm just gonna get iron nails.
Oh yeah, it
Nails
was
and sails.
yeah, 5 sticks, 5 metal nails, and 3 sails.
Okay, cool. You'll got the sails?
Yep.
I have everything else. I'm coming down.
Does anyone have any grub on them by any chance?
I've got
Yes.
a bunch of berries.
Oh, thank you.
Give me a second. Let me just stuff my own face
Man,
if I
don't
can.
have.
What the hell?
Pookie Drago's got one.
Okay, give me a second. I'm having a weird day for food disappearing from my inventory.
I've got some.
Oh. Okay.
Like, I've got kebabs.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, take the kebabs.
Thank you. There we go.
Thank you.
Uber Eats, anyone order some kebabs? I'm here with kebabs.
Send it, Rhapsody.
5 nails, 5
Sanding.
sticks. Go.
Craft.
Alright, I'm just gonna pretend
Do you
that
need a
I've got.
tool?
I'm just gonna pretend that I'm helping. Yeah, thank
There
you.
you
That'd be great.
You could do a little dance for us if you wanted.
Yeah, cheerleaders.
Wait. Teach the monkeys to emote.
Oh yeah, you
Good
can
man.
do that.
Can you actually?
I think Avac's gonna have to. Orbital, you wanna help us build while Avac teaches all these monkeys to dab?
Okay, so that's what I'm teaching them. Okay.
I mean, you can teach them whatever you want.
Teach them some swear words.
There we go.
Oh, that's so lame.
That's kind of unsettling to behold.
Would you rather
Stand on
face
head?
the sun?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
4 more sails. Hey, it's only the sails though. Everything else I can create right now.
Yeah, that's
poor
good.
souls.
Okay.
I'll leave my praising monkeys here for you.
Oh, I'm so ready to come back to. No, I need to. The international water laws.
You weren't on the boat. If you were on the boat, you'd be on the boat.
Thank you, kind souls.
I think you're on. Oh, stop moving for like a hot second. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you're on. And you're driving.
Yeah, sorry, I may have jacked the whip.
Nah, it's fine. I don't
See,
care.
you stopped to pick up a hitchhiker. You didn't check whether they were sus or not.
Mm-hmm.
Doomed.
I love the dabs in this game. It looks so good. It looks so great.
I think it's because dabs look okay when you have really short arms. And you're like
Yes,
a
that is so
short
true.
arms and big head.
And the
Doesn't work when you're like a full-size human being.
the perspective as well. Like when you're looking down, it looks
Yeah.
better.
Every time we're on the boat, I feel like I'm listening to the boat song for the first time. It's really strange.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Unfortunately, I do not have my monkey pals with me, so I can't teach them to help.
It's okay. I think we just need rope.
Well, I have 34 rope on me, but I can't get off the vehicle. I actually cannot leave this raft.
Yep. Yeah, that was the same problem I had.
Well,
You have to log
Here, if I do this, try now.
no, I'm afraid I am stuck in this domicile. I will relog session.
I guess you just pop in
Oh.
right next to me, so as long as I'm not.
no. All of the recipes just disappeared.
Oh,
What?
that's all right.
Oh,
Oh, that was glorious. I loved that. That was
Oh.
brilliant.
because Raps is gone.
That was so perfect. Orbital was there, beautifully building a sail, and then boom, everything gone.
Can I get another invite, Wanda?
Oh yeah.
That was truly amazing. Yep.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna have to someone is gonna have to load these things up with things because I think all these monkeys are.
Yeah,
wonders.
monkeys are broke. Yeah. I got leaves. Do you want to teach them to hammer?
Here, just
Back.
Okay.
if
yeah,
you
sure,
can.
I can teach them to hammer. I don't have access to these ones.
Oh, whose are these?
there we go.
Ah.
I've given permissions again.
Which one is finished?
Middle two.
All of them. Problem is, it's gonna take me way longer to do this than.
Well, we all have hammers, so here.
Yeah, it takes longer for us to do them though, right?
Yeah, but
Do you wanna teach them to do this, Avak? Actually, this.
Yeah, sure.
There you go. That
Load it up.
should be super quick.
Oh no!
Yes.
It looks like they all understand.
Oh, excellent.
So we just need a bunch of hammers now.
Here we go. I've given them one.
We can help them as well.
Oh,
Oh,
can we
really?
chip in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think up until this point, we've been assuming that the crafting is just a one-person job, but apparently not.
Mm-hmm. Although, if you're already doing it, I don't know if monkeys will join you.
I don't think they will. They'll stand there, ready to go. It's almost kind of musical, listening to all the hammering.
I cannot help this.
Yeah, I think you just glitched it earlier.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
May have done.
we need one more, I think.
No, we don't. I've got 3 on me.
You got 3 sails, and this is the last one then? Excellent.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, let's
We've
make a
also
move then.
fulfilled all the other requirements.
This has got to be the last one. What is that monkey called? Who's called
Figa.
the Viga?
Figa. Figa.
Is that a bad word? I don't think so.
Do not know.
It might be in another language.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My guess is that in another language, that's pretty offensive.
Which is weird, because I most definitely did not name it that.
Mm.
That's weird.
How bizarre.
Oh.
Are we?
Yep, it absolutely is a
Right,
rude
ready?
word. It is. That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
very rude word.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's the I got your nose gesture,
So,
which is apparently an obscene gesture. Huh.
but the game named it that, and then
Yeah.
Censored itself. Incredible.
That's one person was working on the auto generation for the monkey names, and another person was working on the auto censoring system, and they didn't
Yep.
have a conversation.
Or they did, and those are the two employees that don't like each other. So it was the censor guy trying very hard to keep Swear Girl from, getting too far, and so she had to get clever, real clever.
the monkeys are still here, praising the sun. Well done, monkeys.
Of course. All right.
This is it. This is the one. I can feel it in my bones.
I believe it. Let us be free.
We. Oh no. Do we need a steering
I will
wheel?
say that there is a point. No, that
No,
was
no,
one
we
item
have one.
got.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a point where a game draws out the ending, past it being funny, and actually starts to chip away
Yeah.
at the goodwill that the game had built up with its
Yep.
actual play.
Yep.
There is definitely that moment where it's like,
I'm ready to be done now. Game, can we be done?
yeah.
Mhm.
If it had just let us go at the second time, that was still funny, and it would have been like, oh, that was a wonderful little journey. Now it's like, yeah, it was all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Doing this
Bit
by
long.
yourself is gonna be tough, Avak. Like this is a lot of resources.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
In before more sales. Oh, if you look at it, we've actually, we're lining it up each
Wait, hold
sale.
up. Yeah. So it's one more.
There may be two more because there were
Oh.
two bunches
Okay.
of sales. From
Let's
that
go
mask.
make. Let's just go make 8 sales. We have the resources.
Yeah.
Uh,
We should also get the monkeys. We should specifically task up the monkeys with 300% build speed with stuff. Like, I think we need to be efficient about this one now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 7 times. Why?
So
Why
to be
do
a
you do this to us?
To be a bit more circumspect about it, like a lot of people kind of experience games in terms of hours played, but I find
Yes.
Yeah.
a lot of my favorite games are like maybe even a $60 game, but it's like that was a 5 or 6 hour game and no fat in at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
Yeah.
perfectly trimmed.
I frequently point to God of War 2018? It was 2018, right? As kind of
Yes.
like, not the perfect game, but perfect pacing and perfect length for what it was.
We're gonna need
it
more nails
required-
as well as sticks.
I
Be aware.
think Raps actually put the nails in.
Yeah,
Yes, we
but-
only need 3 more actual nails though if it's another set of 5.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
was
For the
gonna
next.
say. I've got 8 sticks on me, so we've got the 5 sticks. So yeah, let's prepare this time.
6
We
iron in
can't
here.
skip the game off guard.
So.
I also wonder,
charcoal.
Rhapsody, if you and I aren't slightly biased as people that play a lot of roguelikes, which
Mhm.
are self-contained to half an hour to an hour, generally maximum.
Definitely.
Because I definitely found, like, post Slay the Spire and so on and so forth, anything longer than an hour just felt deeply uncomfortable to me.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. That, like,
I mean, I don't know if because I literally the fact that Rogue is coming out on Steam, I've been giddy about. I'm
And
massive
tagged as a
into
rogue
roguelikes.
like.
I know, That was just fantastic. It's like, yes, the roguelike rogue. I mean, true, technically. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for Rogue and just roguelikes in general. But I don't know, I've got an appreciation for games that are short. Like there are some like very narratively focused games that are like 3 hours long. And in fact, there was one very recently called Open Sorcery, which was about an hour long. And I thought this game is perfect. The story didn't need any more than it had. There was no mechanics that were like extraneous or just kind of slapped in to drag it out. But I don't know. I still appreciate games that are long at the same time. I think it depends on what the game is.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Games like Horizon Zero Dawn, I didn't mind being long because every moment of it was good. I think it got too long for me, and eventually I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna go focus on the story and nothing more.
I just hit that point in Breath of the Wild.
I have a lot of people who are watching my series and have seen things, and they're like, I've watched this game played by 5 or 6 different Let's Plays. I've never seen this quest before. I am obsessive about every nook and cranny. And so as a result, I found lots of little side quests. But yeah, I can totally get that. Like after a certain point, the game loop is repetitive. I haven't hit that point with Horizon, and maybe that's just my taste in it. I find it quite cathartic to play that game.
It also helps that it has really decent quests and good writing.
Yeah.
Whereas,
I think the writing is really stood out with HB.
Yeah. Whereas I know I went back to play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 recently, and the sheer amount of just truly meaningless side quests in that game became frustrating more than fun. Where it's just like, hey, if you want to learn about like all these special things, you have to stick around and play this game for hours. And it's like, I could just finish it. I don't want to do this.
On the topic of hours, considering how quickly we worked out what we needed to do to end this, we've been going for 5.
Yep.
We feel so close now. How many sales have we got in total?
I've got 8. Let's go.
We got
Hell yeah.
I was just queuing
Enough
up
nails?
more sales just
I've
in
got
case.
10. I've got 17 nails. I got a bunch of slats and wooden rods and ropes just in case.
This is the one. I can feel it in my bones. This is the one.
Look, I'm gonna quickly go and grab just a couple more ropes.
I have
So
rope. I have a bunch of stacks of grass.
Okay,
I'm
perfect.
so certain that we're gonna need gems, though. If we don't, I'm gonna be shocked.
If
Excuse me?
It has been.
Excuse me?
It has been so far asking for logical things that a ship would need, though. So
Yeah.
I don't know if gem. Well, I mean, except gold nails.
Maybe. I don't know. Like
I'm trying to think
rust-resistant
if
nails or
it
something.
would be. Well, gold isn't rust resistant.
No, I don't know, but something like that, you know?
It's a highly heat conductive.
I don't know.
I don't know.
remember
Maybe
what
we
game it
need
was a
gold
long
gems
time
for
ago.
the beautiful figurehead at the front.
Yeah, you have to gild the boat. 200 gold bars. Go.
Only peasants would sail out of here in a ragtag ragamuffin boat like this. No. Okay, I think my monkeys deserve a different.
Oh, what?
Different.
What?
mode
Yeah.
now.
I teleported to the teleporter? What? I teleported back to the main island? What?
Is there a raft on the main island, or are you going to have to now create one to get here?
Orbital, just quit out and I'll invite you and you'll warp to me.
Thank. Okay.
Why am I carrying a gold statue all of a sudden?
Because Orbital dropped one on the boat for reasons.
I just
Oh,
wanted
wow.
a mascot. I just wanted something to
Fair.
celebrate.
Am I
our
not
adventure.
good enough for you?
No.
We have a mascot in
Wow.
the dabbing monkey here.
I mean, props on just being honest, but yikes. Savage delivery there, Orbital.
Well, it's,
Wow.
I either get Wonder or a fat little gold statue. I chose the fat little gold statue. All right. If I spawn in at my old location, this is going to be very sad.
It's okay. We'll just fix this up and take off.
No, he's here.
That's amazing. He's literally there,
Sunbathing.
on the floor.
Ropes. We knew it. Can I have some of you, can I have some of your stacks of grass?
God. Here, 1 second. I just tossed my tool on the ground. That sounded weird. Here, I've got a little bit more.
Is it enough, or do we need to go back?
No. Hop on.
Right.
I'm
just
just
feel-
gonna say. Call
You were right.
Almost got
You
him.
did. I feel defeated more than anything else.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Like, I'd be cool with it if it gave us this giant horror list.
We need exactly 16.
You know what? You know what they should have done? This boat should have been how the game started. Us being crashed on... Like, we shipwreck on this boat, so we know exactly what we need from the start.
Yeah.
Because we found the boat last, or bothered to go find the boat last, and now it's just like, hey, we probably should have been doing this the entire time.
What if it had, like, all of the different locations you had to repair were all visible as different crafting things at the same time, so you knew all of the things you would need cumulatively
Yeah,
before you left?
that'd be a good way of doing it. There's a lot of different ways they could have done it. Why did they do this?
Oh, 67 ropes, let's go.
You got it?
Yeah. I'll tell you, when I came up here to try and get ropes, I checked the 2 chests below that and then left. All aboard.
You
All
can tell
aboard.
Vac is ready to go. He just immediately bailed.
Alright, this is the one. This is the final wave goodbye. This is the final on-raft wave goodbye.
The final handstand goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
The final dab goodbye.
The final
The final snake goodbye. The final praise. The final sit.
Orbital, have you ever played a Dark Souls game? I swear I've asked you, but
for
I
about 15 minutes. Yeah.
feel like I need to see that at some point.
I feel like you don't.
Oh, Vac. That's what I needed.
Absolutely perfect.
The problem I run into with games like this, where they kind of just keep drawing out the ending, is it convinces me that I probably never want to play the game again, and that always sucks a bit.
Yeah,
'Cause I like the
that's what I mean.
concepts.
It's been chipping away at the goodwill, because honestly, I
Yeah.
was kind of like, yeah, I'm going to go and play this in single player in a bit. Maybe do a whole little series, and now I'm like,
No, they've taken advantage.
Add
They've
key
taken
item.
advantage of me.
Oh no. We have to hammer the figurehead on. Hope you guys
Huh?
like Hey Ruin.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
this one's faster.
Yeah, it is.
We're probably gonna have to do that with the captain's wheel, the compass, and the other 3.
And then it's gonna ask for the gold bars.
Oh.
okay. I mean, that monkey figurehead is actually quite gigantic. How on
This,
earth did we carry that around?
why would we do that?
Why do you think my afro is so large?
Stuffing them in your afro. Okay. fair enough.
Oh. Yes!
Hooray!
We did it!
Woo! Monkeys came along. Oh wait, I'm on my own.
Me
Screw
too.
you,
Guys. We got. This is why it took so much. This is why we had to put on 4 sails. We got 4 boats. Oh. Oh wait. Wait. Really?
Yep. 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 Called it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Amira, you scoundrel. My
Well done.
my monkeys are named after patron supporters.
This is
Bloody
why I
Amira.
didn't make friends with any monkeys.
And
I
it was
wonder
all...
if you do the whole game yourself and never get a monkey if you get a different ending.
That would be hilarious.
Are we gonna start again?
How many,
This
ti-
gonna
how
take
many
us back to
times has this
start?
cycle continued? How many times?
Why do you think I'm so burnt? Been here for years.
Of course.
No, that was fun though. As
I've-
much as it chipped away a little bit at my goodwill towards the end, I did actually have fun. When I think about it objectively,
Yeah.
I enjoyed everything up to how many back and forths there were there.
Yeah.
Fully agreed.
I'm betting we get like an alien hominid, but with monkeys, for the sequel.
I think there's still quite a few more like clever things you could do with teaching the monkeys how to use the environment. I definitely had a lot easier because I remember someone said, "Oh, imagine you were doing this on your own." I think it was Rhapsody you mentioned it. Well, when I was playing this in single player, I made so much more progress. I'm gonna be honest. Mostly because I had less monkeys.
Yeah. I think that's the big issue is that we collected every monkey we saw, and then trying to utilize them all in the same base just became chaos, especially as the weird bugs racked up.
Yeah, they broke. It was their fault.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm digging the music in the credits scene. It's basically the sailing music, and I'm just sat here like, yeah, I've got no incentive to not listen to this entire thing.
Yep. The other thing is, indie credits are a reasonable length long.
Yeah.
What game had like, was it Monster Hunter World had like a 20-minute long credits?
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe it was something else. I know Mighty Number 9 had the scary long credits.
Was that just
that's
because
a
of the
separate
Kickstarter
thing.
supports?
Yeah, and other stuff.
Thanks for playing.
We did
That was
it.
good. I actually
Well
enjoyed it. I
done
did
surviving,
enjoy it.
friends. Oh,
Oh,
What? Oh, okay, well, I guess.
okay. Well, I think we need to have a power stance in between these monkeys in order to send off the series.
Yeah, I think so. What are we gonna go with? Standing on head? Okay, standing on head it is. It's the
Stand
only
on
thing
head.
they're not doing. Bloody orbital.
here.
Oh,
I'll fix
that
it.
was good. Oh, that was close. All right then, gents. That was a
This was fun.
pleasure.
That was really good.
Absolute ball.
Absolute pleasure.
There we go.
Hooray! There we go. That's perfect. Camera zooming in and everything.
Yep. I wish Orbital were here to see it.
Savage.
Yeah, that's so rude.
Savage.
So rude.
Hey, you started it. Not good enough mascot. Gloves are off. All right. Thank you guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, that was wonderful. I am gonna go on a tea break and then I'm gonna be jumping into eco for a bit.
Enjoy.
Why is it giving me all of the tutorials again? This is not useful. I just beat your game.
But no, that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. That was